Dream Team, welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, and I know you guys have actually been waiting for this one. We got the 1994 NBA Finals Game 7. We're going to go ahead and start that. I went on vacation, so I hadn't been able to do NBA reactions in about a week. And I know Game 6 third quarter is missing, and I'm so sorry about that. I don't know how it didn't post, but I no longer have the footage of it, so I completely apologize on my behalf. But here we are, Game 7, 3-3. What did I say? The best two words in sports? Game 7. This has been the closest NBA Final Series that I've ever seen. There's not been any blowouts. Every game has come down to the wire. Extremely exciting and extremely anxious. But let's dive into the first quarter. What we got, big fellas? Game time. The pass out. Oh, that's too easy. Nah, that dime was too nice. Hakeem, that was nasty. That was nasty. Alright, what we got, Harper? The man who been great for him all series. Let me make sure this is in the highest video quality. Okay, it is. Alright. The man who's been great all series, Derek Harper.
Able to penetrate to tie the game at 2.
Well, both teams coming out with the idea of penetrate and get to the basket. Let's not rely on jump shots early. Let's challenge the defense.
Again, Kenny Smith looking to avoid the hand check of Derek Harper, who is a master at that. Vernon Maxwell, played by John Starks.
We got Hakeem.
Olajuwon.
Great defense, Ewing. Nice job. Kenny, keep getting in that paint. Keep being aggressive.
Feels that Kenny Smith is playing with more confidence off that one shot. The three-pointer he hit.
He is.
Minutes of the game here on Sunday.
That's you, Charles. Oh, you got to hit that, dog.
Rockets 4 and the Knicks 2 were just underway. Maxwell drawing the double
team.
Now Thorpe
the three.
Court, broken up.
Good defense.
With 12 on the 24.
Well, here goes the
that dime was so
really
nice.
His mind up at the absolute last split second on the drop
My
off to
days.
Robert Horry for the strong finish.
A minute and a half gone by.
Great defense.
Now to 5 on the 24.
5 seconds to work with. No way.
And the ball goes to the Knicks as it popped over the top of the backboard.
Well, sometimes the home team in this situation comes out so fired up, so emotional, so much adrenaline pumping. They jump on the other team early and then hit a wall. Both coaches are aware of that, and of course Rudy wants to keep a close eye on it.
Good look. Great defense. Easy bucket. Dunk that. Beautiful. Hey, Houston come out firing on all cylinders.
Fired up.
One of the rare easy baskets for the Rockets from their defense, and they have the quickness to do it.
Rockets with a 6-2 lead. John Starks, who comes off the brilliant finish.
Great drive. Oh, if he would have finished that. Great job, John.
Robert Horry and Kenny Smith, instead of waiting around, which is what the Rockets point guards have done most of this series, just stand and wait in the backcourt. Now they're reacting quickly and taking off to get some of those easy hoops.
So Thorpe called for his first. John Starks with a sparkling performance with 16 of his 27 in the fourth quarter. On Sunday night, John Starks making it back from the arthroscopic knee surgery.
Yeah, he's had a great final. A couple games of struggle, but overall a good final for John Starks.
Shooting game in game number 1, but since then he has played in sensational fashion. Rockets 6 and the Knicks 4. And there's the foul. Harper for the hard hand check.
And it was almost like Derek Harper was going to see what he could get away with, and Joe Crawford all over it, calling what he felt was a hard hand check. A lot of people would like
That
to see
wasn't too
that
hard
part
of a hand check.
taken out in the future of the NBA.
Well, the feeling is the rules will be adjusted
And now they want it back.
next season because there are several masters at that, and Derek right at the top of the list. It's hard to tell how much resistance he is showing with that hand check. Oakley.
What we got?
And the Rockets continue.
Man,
Oakley
is struggling with that shot.
Olajuwon, too deep.
There you
Maxwell.
go. That's money.
Yeah.
That's money. All right, Houston came out firing.
Rockets
Houston came out ready for this.
And already Akeem Olajuwon with 2 assists in this ballgame on very acrobatic type passes.
What we got? There it go, Charles. Ooh, nothing but the nylon.
His first field goal.
Great shot to calm the crowd down.
9-6. Vernon Maxwell, like Kenny Smith, has not been able to break out. Only 4 of 13 from the field the other night. Hit that 3 just a moment ago. 3.5 gone by. Rockets.
No way.
Maxwell. Yes.
I'm telling you, dog. Vernon Maxwell.
Each other right now. Everybody making the cut at just the right time, and the passes right there.
Oakley fought that Ewing.
Bro, timeout, Pat. Pat, timeout, Pat. Timeout, Pat.
Barb, you were talking about how much pressure does Derek Harper put on. First of all, you're allowed a light hand check, but not to impede the progress of the dribble. So it's just a matter of the officials putting a little bit more a closer look into the hand check. The rules are intact.
Great defense.
Maxwell.
No, I was about to say. What we got, Dream? Good call, good call. Great call.
Of Smith.
Here's Olajuwon just doing what he can to catch up with this ball. Realizes he's in trouble, but that's the second type of pass he's found like that. Out of the corner of his eye, whipping it out for the three-pointer by Maxwell. And a nice pop out there by Vernon Maxwell as he received the perfect pass from up top.
Beautiful.
Otis Thorpe.
Otis Thorpe called for his second foul.
Oh, great crossover.
Harper.
Derek Harper, man.
Derek Harper again.
He played his absolute butt off in these finals, dog. On both ends of the floor.
Coming off the bench to hit 6 for 6, 12 points in 20 minutes on Sunday night. And the foul called on Starks.
They not letting New York get away with none of that.
Gone to the basket much in this series, mainly because in the early games his jump shot was falling. Now he's challenging Kenny Smith because Smith is putting more pressure on him. Harper's doing what he should do, take it to the defense.
Timeout taken by the New York Knicks.
Good timeout call.
For you not take her seat until the second quarter of the game, even if it means listening to the game on the radio in her car. Another superstition, this particular suit and tie, which Rudy Tomjanovich is sporting. He's undefeated with this ensemble. Marv?
Hannah, that is, of course, Sophie's choice.
Oh, great deep. Derek Harper, man. Derek Harper, man.
It's on Kenny Smith. 7:29 remaining in this first quarter. The Rockets lead 11-8. Sophie Tomjanovich will sit in the car, listen to the first quarter of the game on the radio, then watch a TV monitor in the back and will not take
Great jab.
Usually until the second quarter has gotten
Nice. Good look. There, that's money ball. Great defense. Patrick got to hit that, though. That was too open to not hit. Fine, there you go. Find the dream. Money ball. That's too easy. Okay, the big guy's not out to a strong start.
Good start by the Houston backcourt. The combination of Vernon Maxwell.
What we got? Oh, that was Charles Smith.
Move by Charles Smith.
Yeah, it was.
Smith on the post-up in transition, which is what he normally gets in the early part of the first quarter. Because if he's going to get some points, that's where he's going to get them. And a good sign for the Knicks on the weak side that time.
Got to make one, Charles.
Barreling in on that weak side.
Got to get one of these to go.
Right now to box him out. Otis held him to just one offensive rebound in game number 6. Was a big factor in Houston's win.
There you go.
Smith converts 1 of 2. Houston 11 and New York 9. Rockets with Smith and Maxwell in the backcourt. Olajuwon, Ori, and Herrera up front. Now Herrera played by Oakland. Carl Herrera.
Beautiful. Hey, Carl Herrera's been balling every game. Every game Herrera plays, bro. He provides great things for them off the bench.
Rockets 13, the Knicks 9.
Oh, could have pulled into a jumper.
Patrick Ewing.
God dang.
For his first field goal.
That was a very strong move.
And that had to make the Knicks bench and coaching staff.
Oh yeah, that's too easy. That's too good a position. Too good a post position.
He gets one of his easier shots in this whole series as he got the defender caught on the top side.
Rockets 15, the Knicks 11. They double up on
There you
Smith.
go. Come on, Oak.
This time played by Ori.
There it goes.
With the jumper.
Hey, Charles Smith said I'm gonna show up today.
Has hit his first 2.
He said I'm gonna show up today. Y'all need me today. I'm gonna show up.
13 lead.
God dang.
Bang it off Smith. He was off balance, but an illegal defense call against the
He
Knicks.
tried to sling that ball on him.
Robert Horry falling out of bounds there is just going to whip it off Charles Smith to try to save the possession.
Jesus.
I'm a little surprised they stayed with the illegal defense call because it was almost simultaneous, and if it is, the illegal should be wiped off.
Hockey goaltender type save there by Charles Smith protecting himself. 5:20 to go in this.
Too easy. That's how you move the ball. That's how you beat somebody fronting you. That is it. That was picture perfect how you beat the front.
Pat Riley furious at Patrick Ewing unable to get all the way around on Olajuwon, getting caught on the top side. No man's land, as it were, as Oakley comes over. Nothing he can do with it except foul and give him the opportunity for a three-point play. And Patrick Ewing knows he made another bad defensive play there, and he hasn't made too many in this series.
Rockets off the three-point play have a 5-point advantage. So Akeem with 5 points. Ewing.
Great look. Great hands though.
For Maxwell.
Slow down, Vernon. No, there you go.
And the Rockets regroup.
Carl Herrera.
Carl Herrera.
I was about to say, man.
And back comes Harper.
Oh, good call, good call, good call. Ah, he probably jammed. Yeah.
Of Robert Horry, who cannot resist reaching in, actually got a piece of the ball there, but also jamming his right wrist and hand, which has been sore ever since that hard fall he took on the foul by Mason, what seemed like
Nice
maybe a
free
month
throw.
ago.
Robert Horry telling the Rockets bench that he will hang in. Rockets are over the limit with 4:50 to go in this first quarter. Houston 18 and New York 15. Pressure by the Knicks. Maxwell back on the inbounds. Marv Albert, Matt Dukas, Bob Rashad, Hannah Storm. Bob Costas will be along at halftime.
Well, that's too deep.
4.5 to go.
That's too deep for post position. But that's such great defense. Ewing is so big.
And here's
It's so tough to get a shot over him.
Horry with the
Oh,
rebound.
good hand.
Nice move by John Starks that time, trying to take it as far as he could, was ready to pass it to Ewing, but Olajuwon stayed in a little bit. He was able to flip it up, just got the bad roll, and almost got the steal on the offensive rebound.
Shot clock at 5. It's at 3. Olajuwon.
Not gonna blame him for that one.
Back come.
Got put in a bad position. No way.
Rebound Herrera.
Terrible shot there, and Pat Riley is furious. Basically a 1-on-5 jump shot. Neither Oakley nor Patrick Ewing crossed the top of the key, and just not a smart shot.
Oh, Oh! Ah, you gotta hit that, Hakeem. He got you such a good look on that, Hakeem.
Rockets with a 3-point lead. 7th and final game. Here's Stark.
That's it.
And both clubs now having the difficulties. Smith off the dribble.
Good drive. Oh my God, bro. Kenny came to play today.
Trying to break, but the Rockets got back. Rockets by 5, and the Knicks want to talk it over.
Kenny came to play
With the
basketball.
floor open as the Knicks very slow getting back on defense.
Great finish.
The matchup between 3.
Really do a good job of handling pressure, and our philosophy defensively is to apply as much pressure as we possibly can. And you know, fortunately for me and for our team, I've been able to do that to him, and it's working. I think anytime something works against a guy, you have to try and keep that on a person, and that's basically what I've tried to do.
I didn't realize he was such a trash talker until this series, but when you have ammunition behind you, it's easy, I guess, to talk a little bit more.
Yes, Derek has been applying the needle to Kenny Smith right throughout, but Kenny Smith off to the good start here tonight. Shot clock.
Great defense.
Steal. Rockets with a 5-point lead. 2:45 remaining. And this first quarter of Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Maxwell. Now met on a switch by Ewing. Maxwell.
No way.
And it's handled by Anthony Mason, who just checked in following that Knick timeout. Mason came on for Smith.
Good look. Good block. Hakeem block everything, bro.
That is the first offensive rebound for either team in this game, and we played almost 10 minutes in this first quarter. So both teams very conscious of keeping the other off the offensive glass. Patrick Ewing has been very pass conscious, looking to make plays for his teammates. Good idea to start the ballgame that way.
Rockets
Nice.
3. And Herrera off the... Matt, I might say you're looking live at Sophie, the wife of Houston head coach Rudy Tomjanovich, who usually makes a late entrance, as we mentioned earlier. So sit in the car, listen on the radio, watches the first quarter on a TV monitor in the back. So I'm not certain whether she will head to her seat because of her superstitious ways and those of her husband.
There we go. Money ball.
Yes.
Money ball. All day.
Another well-executed
All
play by
day.
the Rockets. The Knicks defense not as aggressive right now, letting the Rockets pretty much do whatever they want offensively.
And a foul is called.
On Kenny?
Smith.
That one didn't look like a
It should
foul.
be pointed out. Pat Riley does have his superstitions, wearing the same sport jacket that he did for game number 6, but he said he packed only one because he was hoping that would be the finale the other night.
I believe it. I think he went out and bought a new shirt and tie, however.
He replaces Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing now will sit down. Charles Smith checking in. Pat Riley has certainly shortened his bench. Anthony Mason has been getting the playing time. Greg Anthony has not been getting much time, but he's been seeing about 8 minutes a game, and Herb Williams maybe a minute or two, and that has been it. He has lost confidence in the likes of Hubert Davis, and certainly Greg Anthony was seeing more time during the regular season.
No way. Oh, I was about to say, no way.
Derek Harper has 44 minutes per game. Look at Stark, just under 40.
God dang.
40 again. Harper, 38 minutes
The finals, like, God, Derek Harper. Gee, he was playing 24 minutes. I mean, it's the finals, and Derek Harper is playing incredibly. You got to boost some minutes.
He was virtually
But 14 minutes is crazy.
Both of these teams have expended a lot of energy early in this ballgame, you would imagine, and understand with the pressure involved in a 7th game. You are just, especially with 3 days to wait before it, you cannot wait to get out on the floor. Your heart is pumping 100 miles an hour, so you probably need to get out and get a quick rest so you can get your second win. So Pat may go a little bit deeper to his bench, not that deep, but you may see an Anthony Bonner tonight if a guy like Herrera gets it going.
Bonner is the one player I thought we'd see a bit more of because of the success of Herrera. And there is a guy we have not seen during the course of this series, Earl Kuranen. Checking in, this because of the foul difficulty of Otis Thorpe. Earl Puritan, a late pickup sign as a free agent. In April, he had been playing for Magic Johnson's barnstorming tour in Europe after a short stint in the CBA. Did a nice job for the Rockets.
Bam.
Here's Maxwell for three. Rebounded by Mason with 1 minute left in this first quarter. Crowd wanted to travel.
Money. Charles Smith.
22.
Charles Smith.
Anthony Mason forcing the action a little bit there. He did walk with the ball. The crowd was right, and he's being called on that, but he made a nice play to Charles Smith.
Sam Cassell now being guarded by Greg Anthony. Cassell tried to deliver it to Puritan. Knocked away. Last touch by Oakley with 6 on the 24.
And right away, Sam Cassell barking at Earl Puritan, who has played no minutes in this series. Earl does a good job of moving around the basket, getting himself open, but you can imagine that his hands would not be very sharp at this point. Did well to just maintain another opportunity at a possession.
Derek. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that coming off of it.
Down to 2. Down to 1.
No way.
And Olajuwon just did get it off. Rebounded by Oakland. 25 seconds left in the quarter. And the Knicks are trying to hold for one shot. 4-second differential between the game clock and the 24. Rockets with a 1-point lead.
There it goes. Good release. Oh, come on. Come on. Ori. Oh, my God.
Maxwell won't count.
He legit wasted that entire 9 seconds. You have 9 seconds. Go. He's taking it up like they got a whole 24 seconds to work with. My days. Great first quarter. I think it ended up being a 1-point game so far. So, kind of some back and forth action. Houston started out really hot, but New York's done a great job of making sure they never let that lead get too big. Always answer with the shot. Derek Harper off to a great start. Charles Smith off to a great start. And for Houston, Kenny Smith, that's the kind of start they needed from Kenny Smith desperately. Off to a great start. Vernon Maxwell off to a great start. Keem already got up like 8-9 shots so far. But he's off to a decent start. I'll say decent. So far, I expect to see more nerves so far, but I don't think there's much going on. There's got to be nerves going on, but New York hasn't really got Ewing any shots in this first quarter, so I'm intrigued to see what the second quarter and the rest of the game looks like. But that's all we have. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.